I'm Jessica Sager. Good evening. I'm Miss Kankakee County, Maggie Johnson. Hello, my name is Jennifer Kerr, and it is Hoffman Estate. Good evening, everyone. I am Miss Gateway, Brittany Eskew. Hello, I'm Ryan Mosier, Miss Black Hawk Valley. Good evening, I'm Catherine Kalaki, Miss East Central Illinois. Good evening, Miss Eastern Illinois. I am Rachel Foster. Welcome, everyone. I'm Miss Hold-On Otto, and I'm Miss McComb. From the heart of Illinois, I'm Bethany Von Buren. Good evening, I'm Amanda Sims, Miss Southern Illinois. Good evening, I'm Miss Metro East, Mindy Smart. Good evening, I'm Erica Harrell, Miss Kiswaukee Valley. Hello, I am Miss Southwestern Illinois, Hillary J. Hyde. Good evening, I am Mandy Tazin, Miss Lincoln Trails. Hello, I'm Kathleen Mariano, Miss McLean County. Welcome, I am Melinda Higgins, Miss Rock River. Welcome, I am Shannon Judy, Miss Quincy. Good evening, I'm Erin Cheever, Miss Schomburg. Welcome, I am Deanna Riddle, Miss Chicago. Hello, everyone. I am Miss Mississippi Crown, Courtney Domina. Hello, I am Melissa Hendricks, Miss Lake Cook. Good evening. I am Chloe Akeem, Miss Rockford. Hello, I'm Jennifer Powers, Miss Northern Illinois. Good evening and welcome. I am Amanda Reynolds, Miss Southern Crown. Hello, I am Tabitha Hinman, Miss Mid-Eastern Illinois. Good evening, I am Jill Schrader, Miss Springfield. Hello, I'm Miss Freeport, Christopher E. Schallenberger. And welcome, I'm Alyssa Gunderson, Miss Twin Cities.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your year 2000 Miss Illinois contestants.
Thank you. And good evening, everyone. Isn't it a beautiful night to be in Oak Brook Terrace, huh? At first, I want you to give another round of applause to 31 women champions, all vying for the title of Miss Illinois 2000. But our first piece of business is our first three contestants of our top 10 tonight. We will do this as we go along. Number 1, contestant 9, Catherine Kalaki, Miss East Central Illinois. Contestant number 4, Jessica Sager, Miss Western Illinois. Joining Jessica, contestant number 24, Melissa Hendricks, Miss There are 7 of other finalists out of our remaining 28 who will join us throughout the evening and compete for Miss Illinois 2000. Thank you, ladies. Welcome to our new home. As many of you know, we came to Oak Brook Terrace just a couple of years ago, and we were across the aisle somewhat in the theater. But I think this is a little bit better now. I mean, I can see everybody. The lights are not that bright. I can read name tags almost. So everybody watch it tonight, because I can see you all out there. And talk about new beginnings for the Miss Illinois Pageant 2000. This is the first crowning of this millennium, this century, for Miss Illinois. We go from the old, from last century, last millennium, to the new this year. And you know what? It's already started out with a bang. We have 31 wonderful contestants who are vying for the title of Miss Illinois 2000. You know, we're growing at a steady, steady rate. And of course, we already know all that. And then next year, there should be even more contestants for Miss Illinois. A couple of years ago, there were only 19 women who were vying for this wonderful title of Miss Illinois. You know, things change, and as our show goes on, you will see those changes. It's been an exciting time. There's a new spirit in the air, a new energy, a new pulse that these 31 amazing women are ready to show you. I've had a great year myself. As we go along, I'm going to tell you a little story about what I learned about my favorite sport, basketball, my favorite team, the Chicago Bulls, and how Jerry Krause just hoodwinked those folks from Orlando and the Los Angeles Clippers just a couple of nights ago in Minneapolis when they won 3 players in the first round and 3 in the second round in the draft. The Bulls are coming back. I assure you, keep your tickets, folks. Keep them, because you're going to be wanting to go to a championship pretty soon. But enough about me. Let's get on with the show and crowning our Miss Illinois 2000. To start things off, there is a very special lady that I want to introduce to you now. I think it's safe to say that we all know her, we all love her, and she is no first runner-up. Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by the Miss Illinois dancers, please welcome Miss Illinois 1999, Miss J. Small. Ladies and gentlemen, Jade Smalls, Miss Illinois 1999. And looking mighty lovely tonight.
Thank you very much.
Your year has been so wonderful. You have been such a beautiful and eloquent spokesman. The Surgeon General has tabbed you as a lady who speaks out on issues like teen suicide. I have seen some of the videotapes, seen some of the news shows that you have been on, and you have been spectacular and eloquent in lending your name and your voice to these issues.
Thank you, thank you. It has been a marvelous year. I definitely haven't done it all by myself. Of course, I'll go through all the thank yous later on. And just so you know, I did lose my voice. I'm not choked up the whole time, okay? I promise. But it's been an amazing year, and it feels like it's just beginning. It doesn't feel like it's ending at all. So.
I understand you have a videotape tribute to a woman who you have named to a special award here in Illinois.
Definitely. This person that you're about to see the videotape presentation for is an amazing woman. She has taken her own celebrity, so to speak, and used it to talk about not only her own issues dealing with depression, but she has slowly but surely changed the way that we look at mental health issues in this country. So you will see right now who I want to pay tribute to for all the work that she has done, not only this year, but in years past.
As I say in my business, then let's roll the videotape and please watch your screen.
Good evening. I'm Tipper Gore. I hope you are all enjoying the Miss Illinois pageant tonight. The Miss Illinois Scholarship Program is well recognized for developing the leadership voices and life skills of the young women who are privileged to serve as Miss Illinois. Jade Smalls has certainly added to the Miss Illinois legacy with her tireless efforts as an advocate for mental health issues and as an activist for teen suicide prevention. It is against this backdrop that I am pleased and honored to accept the Miss Illinois Scholarship Program's Woman of Achievement Award for my advocacy on behalf of affordable, quality mental health services for all Americans. In 1999, the White House Conference on Mental Health called for a national anti-stigma campaign. Jade Smalls has taken this campaign to schools across the country, breaking stereotypes and barriers that prevent our children from seeking the help that they need. With Jade in attendance, Surgeon General David Satcher issued a call to action to all Americans and introduced a blueprint for addressing suicide awareness, intervention, and methodology, or AIM, an approach derived from the collaborative deliberations of the conference participants. We are all called to action. Today, we know more about how to treat mental illness effectively and appropriately, but the mental health field is plagued by disparities in the availability of and access to its services. Insurance benefits for mental illness are, at best, inadequate. Stigma and the ignorance of symptoms prevent people from seeking care, and our schools are behind in developing, accepting, and implementing mental health curriculums to teach the language of mental illness necessary to confront the attitudes, fear, and misunderstanding that remain as barriers before us. Mental health is fundamental health. The qualities of mental health are essential to leading a healthy life. Mental disorders are real health conditions that have an immense impact on individuals and families throughout this nation and the world. As we move forward in the new millennium, we will expand the wide range of treatments available for mental disorders. And with your help, we can continue to improve public awareness of effective treatment. We can overcome the powerful and pervasive stigmas that prevent people from acknowledging their own mental health problems, much less disclosing them to others. And we can continue to ensure the supply and delivery of mental health services without regard to age or gender, race, or culture. In accepting the Miss Illinois Woman of Achievement Award, I acknowledge the work that still needs to be done. I want to thank Jade for her commitment to preventing teen suicide. We must all work together to continue with the job she has begun. Thank you all, and good night.
So, Mrs. Tipper Gore is the Miss Illinois Pageant Woman of Achievement.
She is. It's been wonderful these past few months to work with people of that stature. I was joking. Someone said, what does it feel like to meet all these famous people? And I was talking about working with the Surgeon General and how now, you know, he'll see me at a banquet and say, hey, Jade. And I kind of like, hey, David, how's it going? You know, but no, I really don't call him David. But it's been wonderful, you know, to be around those people and to have them recognize what you've been doing as a worthy issue and to mingle with people who you read their studies and the knowledge that I have on suicide has been gained from the people that I've been visiting and getting to know and doing research with. It's been wonderful. So I thank the Miss Illinois program as well for giving me that experience. So.
Jay Small's an outstanding representative of the land of Lincoln. Miss Illinois 1999, Jay Small. Thank you, Jay. Before we begin, at this time, I'd like to acknowledge our auditors for this evening. They are from the firm of McGladrey and Pullen. They are Chris Moat and Bob Glazik. Gentlemen, they will be tabulating the ballots. Time now to begin our first competition of the evening. Here is contestant number 9, Catherine Kilachy, Miss East Central Illinois, in her evening gown. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 9, Catherine Kilachy, Miss East Central Illinois. Here is contestant number 4, Jessica Sager, Miss Western Suburbs, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 4, Jessica Sager, Miss Western Suburbs. Known as the vocalist from Broadway's Jekyll and Hyde, Linda Edder's solo career has become quite successful. In collaboration with husband Frank Wildhorn, she has recently released her 5th solo CD entitled It's No Secret Anymore. Performing this time around from this new release, please welcome contestant number 24, Melissa Hendricks, Miss Lake Cook.
This time around, I'll take a moment. This time around, I'll make it last. This time around, I will be stronger than I've been before. I'll find this time around. Love, I'm gonna
Contestant number 24, Melissa Hendricks, Miss Lake Cook. The contestants, hostess, and staff wish to thank Ingrid Durham and the Girl Scouts of DuPage County for providing meals, support, and making our work here very special this week. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Here now is contestant number 9, Catherine Kilaki, Miss East Central Illinois, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 9, Catherine Kilaki, Miss East Central Illinois. The 19th century composer Frédéric Chopin has been described as the boldest and proudest poetic spirit of his time. His originality in keyboard composition revealed a harmonic sense that was both distinct and unparalleled. Among his best-known pieces is the short Opus 64, number 1, written in 1847. Performing Chopin's Minute Waltz in D-flat major is contestant number 4, Jessica Sager, Miss Western Suburbs. Contestant number 4, Jessica Sager, Miss Western Suburbs. We would like to send along our thanks to Jan Hinkle and TMC Graphics for providing our program books and all the hard work that went into this monumental volunteer activities. Without our volunteers, we would not be able to bring you the Miss Illinois pageant. Moving on now, here is contestant number 24, Melissa Hendricks, Miss Lake Cook, in her evening gown. Melissa Hendricks, Miss Lakecook. Contestant number 9 has enjoyed listening to and singing the classics since she was a little girl. Here to sing a more modern form of a Janis Joplin hit is Miss East Central Illinois, Catherine Kilachy, with A Piece of My Heart.
Like you were the only man. No, you'll never hear me crying, but honey, I cry all the time. Each time I tell myself, think I've had enough. Well, I'm gonna show you, baby, that a woman can return. So come on, and take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Take another little piece of my heart, I know you will. Break it, break another little piece of my heart now, baby. 'Cause you know you got it, and it makes you feel good. Take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Won't you just take it? Take another little piece of my heart, I know you will. And break it, break another little piece of my heart now, baby. 'Cause you know you got it, if it makes you feel good, so good. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Won't you just take another little piece of my heart, I know you will, and you will break it. Break another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break another little piece of my heart, my heart, my heart, my heart. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Take another little piece of my heart.
Miss East Central Illinois, contestant number 9, Catherine Kilachy. I'd like to send our many thanks along to Ken and the folks at Modern Tuxedo for providing all the men's formal wear for the show. They have been very generous to us throughout the years and have met all of our requests. If you need a tux anywhere in the Chicago area, you can visit Modern Tux at any one of their 23 locations. Modern Tux and Ken, thank you very much. Here now is contestant number 4, Jessica Sager, Miss Western Suburbs, in her evening gown. Contestant number 4, Jessica Sager, Miss Western Suburbs. Here now is contestant number 24, Melissa Hendricks, Miss Lake Cook, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 24, Melissa Hendricks, Miss Lake Cook. Thank you, ladies, and that concludes our first competition section for this evening. We would like to send a special thank you along to all of the parents of the contestants, the local pageant directors, and the Miss Illinois Board, and their terrific staff of volunteers. Please give them a wonderful round of applause. Well, now it's time to announce the next three of our top 10 finalists. And we will bring back to the stage the remaining 28 contestants for Miss Illinois 2000. Our fourth finalist is contestant number 25, Miss Rockford Nicole Mansky. Our fifth of the 10 finalists is contestant number 26, Miss Northern Illinois Jennifer Powers. Our sixth of 10 finalists is contestant number 12, Miss Heart of Illinois, Bethany Von Behren. Four more lucky ladies from the remaining 25 will join these three lovely women as they make their way to Miss Illinois 2000. Thank you, ladies. Now, as the rest of our contestants exit the stage, I would like to bring back our current Miss Illinois, Jay Smalls. We've got a very nice video sequence that you are going to want to see. It is absolutely wonderful, the job that she has done representing our state for the last 364 days. Here she is.
Boy, I tell you what. No one even helps up the stairs anymore. It's like, get all the hair, the old one's going out, the new one's coming in. Golly.
Well, I mean, after I saw some of the video clips, especially of you playing hoops,
Oh, well, you know.
you can post me up.
Maybe.
Wait a minute, I still got a little left. At this advanced stage.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Your year was spectacular. You logged over 30,000 miles. Most of them in that Acura that was provided by McGrath Acura.
Sure.
Went through 5 cars. I don't know how many outfits, how many long nights on the road and speaking engagements that you have made, but you have done a fantastic and wonderful job as Miss Illinois.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, in this wonderful technological age of videotape, you have a wonderful diary that we can see now of your year as Miss Illinois. Want to show it to us?
Sure, and for those of you who haven't been here, this was put together by former Miss Illinois, Tracy Scott. And I'm always blown away when I watch it. It just kind of gives a few clips of how wonderful the year's been and what new doors have opened, not only for myself, but for the Miss Illinois program.
Okay. So let's roll that videotape.
1,439 kids are going to attempt suicide. 2,795 of them, teenage girls, are going to become pregnant. 35 and 6 of them are going to try drugs for the first time. As Miss Illinois, I've been blessed with the amazing opportunity to speak in schools about suicide prevention. And I have to tell you that not so long ago, I would have never been allowed there because we thought that suicide shouldn't be discussed with students.
All the colors of the rainbow, all the voices of the wind, every dream that reaches out to find where love began. Every word of every story, every star and every sky, every corner of creation lives to testify. As long as I shall live, I will testify to love. I'll be a witness in the silences when words are not enough. With every breath I take, I will give thanks to God above. For as long as I shall live, I will testify to love.
We have the first runner-up in this year's Miss America pageant. Right there, the first runner-up is Jade Smalls, Miss Illinois, 1999, and she is here with us this morning. Have you ever seen that?
I've never seen that before. That just gives me chills watching it all over again. I remember standing there.
What were you feeling when you were standing there?
Wow, it lasts forever. It seemed like they went to commercial breaks all the time. But standing there, you're just hoping that whatever the outcome is, it's the way it's supposed to be. And luckily, I'd gotten to know the winner throughout the week, so I was able to be secure in knowing that Miss America was going to be wonderful.
What a great attitude you have. Stick around here.
Oh, yeah.
And so now what? What happens to you? What do you do?
I've been fortunate. Most women who go back to their home states spend the year touring around the state, speaking in schools in the area. But I will be as well speaking across the country. Hopefully I'll be in Greece in November at the International Conference on Suicide Prevention and Ronald McDonough Health Charities.
In Greece?
In Greece, Athens, Greece.
Wow.
And I will be addressing Congress on things like gun control and suicide prevention awareness. About 5 years ago, I did lose a classmate in a very unnecessary way, and it began with her dating an older boy who was a bad influence and suddenly turned into the two of them going on a cross-country crime spree that left an innocent bystander dead. And in the end, it ended in a tragic double suicide where my friend and her boyfriend ended their own lives. And 5 years ago, this would have been an isolated incident, but here we are today, and can we even count the number of times that we've seen suicide and homicide combined within our schools?
You think you're a good listener partly because you are able to put yourself in other people's shoes, even if what they say offends you. Where does this ability come from, and in what ways has it been useful for you?
I have to say that it comes from my father. He's a civil rights activist, and I don't know if any of you can picture what it's like to be sitting atop your father's shoulders at a KKK protest rally and staring into the eyes of another little boy who's looking at you with such hate. But my father, after showing me all of this, also taught me that you can look into those eyes and understand that you don't have to feel the same way. So by listening and understanding even the people who hate you or think they know what hate is, you learn so much from that. And I don't know if I ever told them thank you for that, but if I haven't, thank you.
tell you what, Jay, I just watched that and it just gives me chills. Just to be standing here with you, because the one thing that I'm able to recognize in people is their intent. And you have such pure intentions, and that makes for a wonderful human being. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Smalls, Miss Illinois, 1999. Okay, time to get back to the competition. It is time now for our second competition section for this evening. Here is contestant number 25, Nicole Mansky, Miss Rockford, in her evening gown. Contestant number 25, Nicole Mansky, Ms. Rockford. Here is contestant number 26, Jennifer Powers, Miss Northern Illinois, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 26, Jennifer Powers, Miss Northern Illinois. Miss Heart of Illinois, Bethany Von Baron, takes us on a stirring ride through Gypsy Europe with her interpretation of David Popper's passionate Hungarian Rhapsody on the cello. Here is contestant number 12, Miss Heart of Illinois, Bethany Von Baron. Bethany Von Buren. We would like to send out a very special thank you to McGrath Acura of Countryside for providing our Miss Illinois 2000 with a brand new car for her year ahead. Mike McGrath Sr. and Dan Rodriguez of Acura are the men responsible for this beautiful and wonderful and amazing gift. Thank you, McGrath Acura. Here is contestant number 25, Nicole Mansky, Miss Rockford, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 25, Nicole Mansky, Miss Rockford. In the midst of Giacomo Puccini's moving tale of doomed young love and the lives of starving artists, there lies a comic muse, Musetta, the self-absorbed high society diva. Performing her interpretation from Musetta's waltz, Quando Menvio, from La Boheme, please welcome contestant number 26, Jennifer Powers, Miss Northern Illinois. Contestant number 26, Jennifer Powers, Miss Northern Illinois. We would like to send along a very special thank you to Tony DeSantis and all the folks here at Drury Lane Oak Brook Terrace for providing such a beautiful environment for the Miss Illinois 2000 pageant. Their staff has been instrumental in helping us achieve a very advanced and technical show this year. Again, our thanks to the folks here at Oak Brook Terrace, Drury Lane, and Mr. Tony DeSantis. Thank you. Here is contestant number 12, Bethany Von Buren, Miss Heart of Illinois, in her evening gown. number 12, Bethany Von Buren, Miss Hart of Illinois. Our next contestant has been trained in many forms of dance, but her true love lies in tap, reflecting her personality and style in tonight's upbeat performance, our very own Boogie Woogie Bugle Girl. Here is contestant number 25, Nicole Mansky, Miss Rockford. Contestant number 25, Nicole Mansky, Miss Rockford. The local Pageant Hospitality Committee would like to remind all badge holders that there will be an after party tonight at the Hilton Garden Inn, which is right next door here to Drury Lane. Here is contestant number 26, Jennifer Powers, Miss Northern Illinois, in her evening gown. Contestant number 26, Jennifer Powers, Miss Northern Illinois. Here is contestant number 12, Bethany Von Buren, Miss Hart of Illinois, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 12, Bethany Von Baron, Miss Hart of Illinois. Thank you, ladies. That concludes our second competition section for this evening. At this time, I would like to introduce to you some very important people, our distinguished panel of judges. Leilani Kehoe has been a member of the Miss Hawaii Scholarship Program since 1980. She serves as the official traveling companion for Miss Hawaii and is proud to have chaperoned Carolyn Sapp, who became Miss America in 1992. Leilani is also the hostess chairperson for the Miss Hawaii Pageant. Please welcome Leilani Kehoe. Larry Elardo is a native of Addison, Illinois, and graduated with honors from Loyola University with a double major in business and communications. Upon graduating, he moved to New York City and became a member of the CBS News staff. Larry was an original staff member with 48 Hours, hosted by Dan Rather. He's traveled the country covering stories and earned 2 news and documentary Emmy Awards. Since 1995, he's been the president of Argenta Incorporated, a real estate firm. Please welcome Larry Elardo. Donna Whitworth, as Miss Arkansas, was crowned Miss America of 1964. She earned a Bachelor and Master of Arts degrees from the University of Arkansas. Her professional career includes author, TV talk show host, and producer for 3 shows. She's been a professional speaker and seminar leader for 15 years on the university's speech faculty, and she's also a TV spokesperson. Donna received the Distinguished Alumnus Award from the University of Arkansas and has served on the National Developmental Council. She is a former vice president of Delta 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 Foundation, and in 1992 was appointed to the President's Advisory Committee for the Arts, the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Please welcome Donna Axum Whitworth. Originally from Tennessee, Kirk Whiteside is currently residing in Arkansas, where he is the director of the Performing Arts for Phillips College of the University of Arkansas. His acting and directing experience covers many areas, including repertory theater, touring companies, and the television and motion picture industries. His first love, however, is music and musical theater. He holds an MFA degree from the University of Miami, and his extensive professional training includes work at the internationally known and respected American Conservatory Theater. Kirk is an accomplished conductor, musical director, and diverse soloist, having sung with the Tulsa, Memphis, and Arkansas symphonies, as well as singing backup for Barry Manilow. He has recorded 2 compact discs with the Gary Beard Chorale. Please welcome Kirk Whiteside. Charles Dunstan is a native of Memphis, Tennessee, and a graduate of the University of Memphis and a former special education teacher. She has had extensive training in voice, dance, and piano. Charles has been actively involved in the Miss America program for more than 30 years through her involvement with the Miss Tennessee Scholarship Program. Please welcome Charles Dunstan. Jim Jones has worked on Capitol Hill for a dozen years, where he's currently the policy director to Senator John Kerry of Massachusetts. During his tenure with Senator Kerry, Jim has served as legislative assistant for economic affairs and the director of communications, where he was the senator's chief on-the-record press spokesman. A former Fulbright scholar, Jim holds a bachelor's degree from Georgetown University's School of Foreign Service, a master's and doctorate from Oxford University. Please welcome Jim Jones. And I would now like to introduce a friend of mine, a man who is responsible for bringing the Miss Illinois pageant from Elgin to Oak Brook Terrace. Please welcome the mayor of Oak Brook Terrace, Bill Callis. I think we need to bring the house lights up a little bit. Good evening, Mr. Mayor.
Good evening.
You're looking mighty sharp today, too.
Well, thank you, Jim. Not as sharp as you, I must admit. Jim was remarking last night how great this tuxedo is going to look. Jim, you gave us quite a scare Wednesday night. When I first came in here, somebody said that Jim Rose isn't going to be here anymore. And I thought, well, then they said that something about it was a Sammy Sosa trade to New York that went botched. They were going to trade you to New York for somebody. And,
oh, no. Oh, no, I would never, ever go to New York because, you know, the best thing about New York is looking at it through your rearview mirror or in the plane as you're flying away. I love Chicago.
Well, we sure didn't want David Letterman here because all he'd do is sit here and throw paper airplanes at the girls all night long.
And tell a stupid pet joke.
Right. It's been a very fine 6 years that we've had the pageant here, Jim, and our association with the pageant with you too has been a remarkable one when you consider the fact that in 5 years that we've had the pageant here, out of 50 states and 300 million people, and there's 1,400 communities in Illinois, Little Opera Terrace has had probably the best record of a whole city, sponsoring city of any city or town in the nation, considering the fact that one Miss America, one first runner-up, and a fourth runner-up. And I think we're very proud of that. I can say, too, that I'm equally proud as the mayor of the city to find that we have local groups that are involved with the pageant, such as our Great Lions Club, our Girl Scouts group. This helps make Miss America, local pageants and state pageants successful when people get involved. This program has been a very meaningful one to me. Excuse me. We have Miss Martha Pageant here, one of our alderpersons who talks about role models. Our alderperson, Arlene Cheval, talks about scholarship. Alderman John Valley is here as a supporter of the program. But to me, one of the most important things about our sponsorship for the Miss Illinois pageant is the performing arts and the contribution to music that these young ladies bring to the table. But with that said, Jim, what I'd like to do is give you our usual gag gifts here. Our table, we gave you an Afghan in here to use when you're at leisure. And then we also gave you a CD-ROM for the music for the pageant here.
Great.
Then I also gave you an official sticker that eliminates you from any parking tickets in town.
All right.
But it expires 6/30/2000, so usually before midnight. Yeah, the Afghan is on sale for only $40.
And it's a Miss Illinois Afghan.
Right.
Great.
And they're available outside, so all of you go out there and buy one that Jim's getting here.
So much.
And Jim, again, thank you very much for having me with us, and us with you, too.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Bill Callis, Oak Brook Terrace. Well, I didn't know I was going to be able to take something home tonight. Man, that's great. I'm sitting up there in my family room, got the fire going real nice, and just put that Afghan on there and have some nice hot chocolate. I'm in business. Well, now it's time to get this joint jumping. We have to get you people clapping and on your feet a little bit. This new year has been filled with a whole lot of partying and celebrating. Well, you know, we've got a lot to celebrate here. So hold on to your seats and join the fun as the Miss Illinois contestants, dancers, and special guests come down with a severe case of Millennium Mania.
I want to hear some of that rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and it don't matter if it's on the swing. Rock and blues, it's gotta make you sing. It's gotta make you sing. It's gotta make you sing. Here it comes. It's the radio, radio. It's everybody coming. It's the radio, radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a 15-minute intermission, a chance for you to have some refreshments, and of course, buy all your Miss Illinois souvenirs in the lobby. We'll be back with the second half of Miss Illinois 2000 in 15 minutes.
Reach for the stars. You gotta reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. You gotta reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. You gotta reach for the stars. You gotta reach for the stars.
Contestants. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to half number 2. This is it. In about an hour from now, we are going to crown Miss Illinois for 2000. Can you please give the rest of our contestants a wonderful round of applause? They've been absolutely magnificent. Now, 2 pieces of business before we get back to the second half of competition for this evening. The first is I want to send out a special thank you, and I would like all the parents of our contestants tonight to stand up because you all have done a magnificent job in supporting your children in their endeavor to be Miss Illinois 2000. A very heartfelt thanks from one parent to another. Thank you. Okay, now it's time to announce the last 4 contestants to compete in our group of top 10 finalists this evening. They are contestant number 31, Alyssa Gunderson, Miss Twin Cities. Contestant number 13, Amanda Sims, Miss Southern Illinois. Contestant number 27, Amanda Reynolds, Miss Southern Crown. And our 10th and last finalist is contestant number 7, Brittany Eskew, Miss Gateway. Now, ladies, before you leave the stage, we have 2 awards to present. The non-finalist talent winner, contestant number 18, Miss McLean County, Catherine Mariano. And our non-finalist interview champion, contestant number 28, Miss Mid-Eastern Illinois, Tabitha Hinman. Thank you, ladies. Well, now I would like to introduce to you a very special lady who filled in for me on Wednesday when I had to visit the Steel City of Pittsburgh to follow the Sammy Sosa trade story that did not happen. Please welcome to the stage now a former Miss Illinois, Becky Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Illinois, 1983, Becky Bush.
Hello.
Hi there. You look stunning. Resplendent.
Thank you very much. I feel like a princess. Thank
Now-
you, Robin Elliott, for this dress.
Now, remember last night I had on some green coat and...
Oh,
Remember what I told you?
Yes, you
Does it
told
work?
us. Wow, brand new tux, brand new everything.
I had it made for this.
Looking good.
I had it made just for this.
Just for this.
Yes.
Well,
in
you
the
look
style of
marvelous,
James
and the
Bond.
girls are just...
No, I'm a James Bond thing. You know, he's licensed to thrill. I mean, kill. Thrill.
Okay, thanks
Yeah.
very much.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Hollywood, I understand that you are in the Brady Bunch remake.
Yes,
Why
I
don't you
was.
tell us about it a little
Well, why don't we watch this, and I won't have to tell you.
Oh, it's on tape?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see it. Roll that tape.
Greg, my grandkids love your show.
Thank you very much.
Without true love, we just exist.
Not that, huh?
Sounds great.
Until you find the love you give, you're nothing
Don't
else.
ask me what he said. All I know is my date was stunning, and the whole night she radiated womanly charm.
Let your heart lead the way.
Yeah, it's going back. Is that a...
Thank you.
Is that neither?
Well, I had an absolutely wonderful evening, Mr. Williams.
Boy, what's that guy have?
Amazing. And the company wasn't so bad either. Thank you. You are very sweet. I'll see you on Monday.
Excellent.
Can I marry you?
My goodness.
My goodness.
Oh, man, you just sent that young man's heart into orbit.
I can sum up my feelings about that night in a single word.
That's wonderful.
That was really fun.
Wow. How do you do that? I mean, that kissing scene.
21 takes.
Whoa. A lot of chapstick, is that it? Or
I just kept messing up.
a lot of chapstick?
Who wouldn't? A lot of chapstick.
Okay.
But that dress
Yeah.
was a vintage dress.
Wow.
And we thought, oh, fabulous dress. Put it on, sat down to do that little restaurant scene, the whole dress ripped.
Oh.
All night long, the dress just kept ripping. By the time we walked through those doors, the dress was held together by black tape the whole time.
Wow.
But that was one of my wins in Hollywood. And a lot of you parents out there tonight are suffering a little bit, I think, with your daughters backstage. And it took me 3 times to win the crown of Miss Illinois. And I don't know how many hundreds or maybe even thousands of auditions it took me to get that win right there. So with determination and dedication to your goals, anything can happen. The Miss America program gives, as Donna Axum reminded us this evening, $30 million in total scholarships to women every year. And that's the point, to get better, to grow in what you believe in, and to support a program, the largest scholarship program in the world for women. That's what tonight's about.
And you certainly are a product of that.
Yes. I paid for over 80% of my college education with Miss America money. I'm
That
proud
is
of
great.
that. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
There are some former Miss Illinois in the audience,
Yes,
correct?
I think there might be a few more than last night, but I'm not sure. Amanda Meadows, are you here tonight?
With House Light?
Amanda?
There you go.
She's doing very well. She's working for Johnson & Johnson, selling us Pepsid AC. We need some of that tonight.
Well, I'm doing all right.
Are you doing
I
okay?
think they might.
Yeah, I think I need a little
Yeah.
too. And also, we have Tracy Hayes Scott in the audience tonight.
Oh, Tracy.
Tracy got married last year in California. Hi, Tracy. She's over there. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Stay-
Other way.
stay-
Other way. Other way.
Go to the left.
She's over here. She's right here.
Put that light back on. There she is.
Hey, that's our girl.
Outstanding.
And Tracy is a producer for the Total Living Network.
Okay.
Yes, good girl. All about Miss Illinois, right? TLN. Are there any more Miss Illinois?
Yes, I think I saw Ruth Booker.
Oh, Ruth Booker.
Yes.
Oh, terrific.
Second row,
sounds
front
good.
on the left in red.
There's Ruth.
There she is. Hi, Ruth. Still looking lovely. Ruth Booker.
Yeah, I crowned her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have
The
a number.
divas are in the house.
That's right, and
Absolutely.
they know what's going on backstage.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have a few out-of-state queens tonight.
Yes, we do, and we're going to bring them
All
to
right.
the stage
I'm
right
gonna
now.
slip away and you can have more queens.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Illinois 1983, Becky Bush. Thank you, Becky. Well, speaking of that, we do have a couple of contestants from around the country who will be vying for the Miss America crown. Please welcome to our stage here in Oak Brook Terrace, Miss Kansas, Amy Shaw, Miss Indiana, Betsy Boble, Miss Iowa, Teresa Yucato, and Miss Wisconsin, Joya Zamora. Ladies. And I'm just going to get in the middle here, and we'll have everybody crowd around just a bit. Come on. That's okay. You can get close. I won't bite. Are y'all checking out the competition?
I think it's a fabulous show. This is my first time here at the Miss Illinois pageant, and I've only lived 45 minutes away my whole life. I've never been here. I'm so grateful to be here. I think everything's going very well. The girls are doing a fantastic job.
Well, welcome to Illinois. You've been keeping the score?
A little bit.
No. I think the competition, again, is absolutely outstanding. I actually had the opportunity last weekend to go down to the Miss Florida pageant as well, and I just think it's so neat to see the unique things that each state pageant does in preparation for the Miss America pageant.
How many local pageants did you have to go through to just win your state championship?
Actually, it took me 2 times. Last year was my first time going, and this year was the lucky year.
Great, outstanding. Welcome to Illinois. What do you think so far?
I think it's a great show. All the girls are really relaxed. I got to speak to a couple of them backstage, and they're just really friendly, having a good time, and I think that's wonderful.
Thank you all very much for coming. Enjoy yourselves here in Oak Brook Terrace in the state of Illinois, and good luck at the Miss America pageant. Thank you. Miss Kansas, Miss Indiana, Miss Iowa, and Miss Wisconsin. Now, each year, the Miss Illinois pageant celebrates its volunteers by acknowledging one special person with its Volunteer of the Year award. Here to present that award is the lady most responsible for elevating the Miss Illinois pageant to the heights that it is right now. Do you realize in the last 10 years we've had 2 Miss Americas, 1 first runner-up, 1 fourth runner-up. That's a pretty good track record considering you're going up against California, Texas, and Florida, and Alabama, states that usually produce the Miss Americas of the past. Please welcome Fran Skinner Lewis.
Thank you, Jim. There are a couple of more Miss Illinois in the house, so I would like to start off with welcoming Suzanne Peterson. I don't know where she's seating, but favorite Miss Illinois. And Pat Brannon, who received our crown tonight for all of her help and support. Pat Brannon. And I would also like to, just before we get to the award, pull out of my pocket something that, would you? That'd be great. Don't peach now.
But I wanted to mention the CD that was in your bag, and this is produced by and compiled by Steve Hildebrandt and his brother Dave, and they're in the house somewhere because they are responsible for the show and the incredible music that we've been enjoying that's become the signature of the Miss Illinois program. So pick this up as a wonderful souvenir, and it makes great stocking stuffers, and it really helps promote the spirit and the energy of the Miss Illinois program, because Steve and Dave have really captured this in a CD that makes great for driving, and I can see a couple of speeding tickets coming my way by popping this in my CD player and having to drive along with it. I'm going to trade you, though. That's okay. Our Volunteer of the Year Award is a very special award because we have an opportunity to really single out someone who has demonstrated the spirit of Miss Illinois and has done so in a way that's touched the lives of so many of us. And we are very fortunate to have many people who are always considered for the award, and so the choice is always very difficult. But this year, the recipient of the Volunteer of the Year Award is someone whose greatest efforts are sometimes not seen out in the open. And for myself and Jackie Del Genio, who could testify to this, the hours and the late nights and the early mornings that this person puts into helping us make Miss Illinois such an outstanding young woman and help visualize our program aren't seen by most of the volunteers or the people who enjoy the Miss Illinois program, because it's done out of the limelight. And that's really what I think captures the spirit of this particular recipient of the Volunteer Award, because this person is celebrating a 10-year anniversary with the Miss Illinois Scholarship Pageant. And in the course of 10 years, the Miss Illinois program has been able to establish its identity through the incredible talents of this special person. And I say that incredible talents, and those are really great words, but they don't really begin to capture the heart of this woman. And it's interesting because when you have the opportunity to work with a lot of people in our program, and especially people who are sponsors or donors, they give things to us which make it easier for us to raise scholarship dollars, but you can't measure that as the true contribution of this particular person, because what she gives is her heart. And she is always there, understanding that everything that she can give saves us $1, $500, $1,000, which means some other young woman is going to further her education. So while we are privileged to have her as part of our sponsor team, we are more indebted to her for the countless hours, the heart, the sweat, the tears, the undying contribution and attention to detail that she has given that really helped us define the image of Miss Illinois. So our first gift in recognition of this is a clock. It says 2000 Volunteer of the Year Award, presented to Robin Elliott Bear in recognition of service and volunteerism to the Miss Illinois Scholarship Pageant. And this represents the seconds, the minutes, the hours that she gives that no one sees, that no one knows about, but have made the difference and helped us take our program to where it is. So Robin, I know you're sitting over here. If you wouldn't mind coming up, because we'd really like to give this to you on stage for everyone to thank you. And for those divas in the house who have been made more beautiful by Robin, please stand. I love it when she's speechless. But we also do have a wonderful plaque, Volunteer of the Year Award, which helps signify for you how much a part of our family you are. We gave these out this evening at our good luck dinner. in recognition of all of the efforts of our family members, and we thought it only fitting that you have one signifying what an important part of our family you are and how unselfish you are for our program, and we couldn't do it without you. Simple and true. God bless. Thank you so much, Robin, and congratulations.
Wait a minute. You can't go anywhere. No, because we have something for you. Stay right here. This lady, I've known her for 10 years. Actually, we met earlier than that when I did, no, I'm not going to say how old we are, but at the Miss Chicago pageant when I was supposed to be a judge and the MC didn't show up. And so she said, you're the only one with this kind of experience to get up there. And we have been together since then. I think you go back to the, well, I'll say late 80s. It's probably more middle 80s or whatever. But anyway, she still looks absolutely beautiful. But we want to bring to the stage right now one of our board members, Daryl Shabinger, and Tracy Scott, former Miss Illinois, who have a very special presentation for you. I know you'd kill us because this wasn't part of the program, but we stuck it in there anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Daryl Shabinger and Tracy Scott. Daryl?
It's not very often you can surprise Fran Skinner-Lewis, so isn't this fun? I first met Fran back in 1989. And I was working on a local pageant, and the director was moving away, and Fran says to me, how would you like to run a local pageant? And I said, sure, why not? And the phone never stopped ringing after that. But it's indeed been a pleasure to know this woman, and it's just amazing. I wish all of you could know all of the hard work that this woman puts into the program. You don't see all the hours of hard work, all the hours she has to spend away from her family to give to this program. And this is her 10-year anniversary, being the executive director. And she has prepared, as you all know, 2 Miss Americas, a first runner-up, a fourth runner-up, a second runner-up, and many non-finalist 10 winners. And Tracy, I think, would like to say a few words about what it's perhaps like to work with Fran.
You won't need it. You won't need it. When I first became Miss Illinois, which was 5 years ago now, it was an amazing experience, and the first thing that I knew I was going to receive was a phone call from Fran Skinner-Lewis, and I was terrified because I had heard about all of the preparation and all of the contacts, and someone had said, you know, Fran has a list of like 200 people that you need to call to do research for your platform. But that dedication and that amazing, amazing intellect that she pours into you, all of the resources, all of the networking is coupled with an amazing spirit. And Fran was probably my biggest champion, my biggest cheerleader. She cracked the whip like crazy, but loved me more than I ever could have imagined. And she does that for each and every woman. I think there's not one former Miss Illinois who doesn't come away raving from what Fran does and from what she invests into your life. And I want to read the quote that we have at the bottom of this plaque because it really perfectly emulates Fran on this 10-year anniversary as executive director. Whatever I have tried to do in life, I have tried with all of my heart to do it well. Whatever I have devoted myself to, I have devoted myself completely. In great aim and in small, I have always thoroughly been in earnest. By Charles Dickens, and a perfect tribute to you, Fran. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the executive director of the Miss Illinois pageant, Fran Skinner-Lewis. Now, yes, you can go now if you want. Oh, Fran, I have your CD. Here's your CD. I have one, too. I'm going to have a good time listening to it. Fran is mother, father, and general. of the Miss Illinois pageant, let me tell you. And I am a history buff, and I love General George S. Patton, and she is it. And I would follow her anywhere. Okay, time now to begin the third competition section of the evening. Our last four top 10 finalists to compete for Miss Illinois 2000. Here is contestant number 31, Alyssa Gunderson, Miss Twin Cities, in her evening gown. Contestant number 31, Alyssa Gunderson, Miss Twin Cities. Here is contestant number 13, Amanda Margaret Sims, Miss Southern Illinois, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 13, Amanda Margaret Sims, Miss Southern Illinois. The Soviet Armenian composer Aram Khachaturian presents naturalistic elements such as brilliant excitement and driving rhythm that played a large part in his music from 1903 to 1978. Tonight, contestant number 27, Miss Southern Crown, Amanda Reynolds, will perform one of his most famous pieces entitled Toccata. Contestant number 27, Miss Southern Crown, Amanda Reynolds. The Miss Illinois Pageant would like to thank the Hilton Suites, the Hilton Garden Inn, and the Comfort Suite Hotel for being part of our host hotel group. Their hospitality makes this week a real treat here in Oak Brook Terrace. Here is contestant number 7, Brittany Askew, Miss Gateway in her evening gown. Contestant number 7, Brittany Askew, Miss Gateway. Here is contestant number 31, Alyssa Gunderson, Miss Twin Cities in her swimsuit. Contestant number 31, Alyssa Gunderson, Miss Twin Cities. Some songs are timeless and audiences never tire in hearing the wonderful lyrics in beautiful tunes. It's exciting to hear these old favorites brought back in new ways. Here is the dynamic jazz arrangement of the classic piece Over the Rainbow, performed by contestant number 13, Miss Southern Illinois, Amanda Sims. Contestant number 13, Miss Southern Illinois, Amanda Sims. I'd like to take this time out now to send a special thank you out to our Miss Illinois dancers. Dan Proctor, Kent Lewis, Matt Orlando, Kevin Feeney, and Buddy Reeder done a magnificent job as the Miss Illinois dancers. Wouldn't you agree? By the way, that wonderful CD that Fran talked about is available in the lobby for sale. Again, it's original music numbers that has been put together by the Miss Illinois staff. Thank you. Here is contestant number 27, Amanda Reynolds, Miss Southern Crown, in her evening gown. Number 27, Amanda Reynolds, Miss Southern Crown. Here now is contestant number 7, Brittany Eskew, Miss Gateway, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 7, Brittany Eskew, Miss Gateway. As we move into an era dominated by rap and pop music, contestant number 31, Alyssa Gunderson, Miss Twin Cities, would like to take us back to a time of grace and elegance as she performs a dance twirl routine to classical jazz. contestant number 31, Alyssa Gunderson, Miss Twin City. We would like to send out a very special thank you to a woman who received a special award here tonight, Robin Elliott Bear, for making our women look incredibly beautiful. She's provided beautiful gowns and fashions for our Miss Illinois contestants since 1983. Her business, Robin Elliott Limited, specializes in providing fashions for the spotlight. Robin has dressed for the Miss America pageant, the Miss Illinois pageant for almost 10 years, and she has worked with Marjorie Vincent, a former Miss America. And her most recent design was for Kate Schindel, our Miss Illinois, who was Miss America 1997. And she also was involved in Jay Small's recent triumph in Atlantic City as the first runner-up, looking absolutely stunning. Robin Elliott Bear, thank you again so very much. Here now is contestant number 13, Amanda Margaret Sims, Miss Southern Illinois, in her evening gown. Amanda Margaret Sims, Miss Southern Illinois. Here is contestant number 27, Amanda Reynolds, Miss Southern Crown, in her swimsuit. Contestant number 27, Amanda Reynolds, Miss Southern Crown. As many of you know, domestic violence damages the mental and emotional well-being of its victims. Escaping the ravages of domestic violence can assist in the rebirth of a new person, the survivor. Singer-songwriter Martina McBride's country song, Broken Wing, depicts these emotions strongly. Please listen as contestant number 7, Miss Gateway, Brittany Eskew, performs her rendition of this emotional country hit.
Looking like he was the last man on earth. Gave him everything she ever had. And you break the spirit down into loving upon her. Give a little, take it back. One Sunday morning, he didn't go to church. He wondered why she didn't leave. He went up to the bedroom, found a note by the window with
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the third competition section of the evening, and I'm sure you can agree with me that it has been absolutely fantastic what our 10 finalists for Miss Illinois 2000 have put forth, their efforts so far this evening. Now it's time for some more entertainment, this time by our current Miss Illinois, Jade Small. Tonight, Jade is going to treat us to her piano rendition of Chopin Etude in C-sharp minor. Ladies and gentlemen, the current Miss Illinois, Jade Small. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Illinois 1999, Miss Jade Small. Oh, she is fantastic. I wish I could play the piano like that just one time. In my dreams, I do that. I remember one time hearing a quote from Muhammad Ali about Jimmy Ellis, who was one of his stablemates from Louisville, Kentucky. And Ellis was fighting Joe Frazier back in 1968 after they had stripped Ali of his crown because they had this box-off. And Ellis was asked about fighting Muhammad Ali, and he says, you know, I could beat Ali every day in the week. Well, Muhammad was on the lecture circuit, and he heard this quote, and he said, you know, if Jimmy Ellis even dreams he could beat me, he ought to wake up and apologize. So whenever I think about playing the piano, I better wake up and apologize to Jade Smalls because, well, let me tell you something, folks. She is fantastic. How about another round of applause for her? Okay, we have some special talent for you, and I think Becky Bush is supposed to come back up here on the stage and help me with this a little bit.
Hello.
Right, Becky? Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm just relaxing and enjoying this. This is awesome
Fantastic,
competition.
isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's about to get, just a little bit diva.
You think so?
I think so, because, you know, last year we had a lot of divas, remember?
Yeah.
But we were kind of missing a diva.
No.
You remember?
Is this a diva with a voice?
This is a diva with so much voice.
Yeah.
And so much diva-dom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Preach it.
Preach it, baby.
Bring it to me.
We're going to bring it on.
All right now.
We're going to bring out the fabulous Miss E.J. Butler.
Oh, talk to me now.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh, here she is. Oh. You people do not
Hello.
recognize this voice, do you? Let me tell you what you're in for. You're in for something spectacular,
Oh, man.
stupendous, extraordinary.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? She's on the Miss Illinois CD.
Oh.
And I just want to say, people, stay in your seats when she's done. There are plenty to buy.
All right now.
Trust me. And I want all of you to take one home. And when she's done singing, you're going to want to take a lot of them home. Miss Usain, you take it away, baby. Diva.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good to see you guys, too. Okay, I'm going to entertain you a little bit. So relax. Here we go. I have Dave and Maestro Bones over here assisting me on the piano and the bass. We're going to have a little bit of time. You can even hang around for this, Jim. Get a cocktail and relax. How you doing, Dave? A lot of years ago, way down in New Orleans, a group of fellas found a new kind of music, and they decided to call it jazz. No other sound had what this music had. Before you knew it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a blue kind of music. And now they play it from steeple screens to La Paz. Oh, baby, won't you play me like jazz, baby, and don't ever let it end. I tell your friends it's really something to hear. I can't stay still when there's that music near me. Oh, We got a couple numbers for you here. So
Bring it. I'm ready. I'm listening.
I was resting comfortably deep down in the gutter. Life was serene. I knew where I was at. There's no hope but her, my dearest friend. Wouldn't matter. Like Daddy, Mother, Father. Okay, that's okay. I was someone dragged in by the cat. Then, just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my son, it was running low, 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 low. Maestro Bones a hand. For you, Jim.
All right, now, I'm ready.
I got a little Chicago blues for you. How's about that? Everybody like Chicago blues?
Then I'm going to bring my chair up on
Okay.
stage.
Come on. Come on, sit with me. All right, then. So this is groups and they're going to play a little bit, you know, just like we're in the club. We're just sitting in the okay. They're the ones that are in focus. All right, you ain't playing. you, I hate to lose.
Uh-oh, I'm giving you the blues.
Well, now that's why I'm packing my suitcase.
Oh, no, don't leave.
And I'm losing down that line. I'm telling you, I'm packing my suitcase.
No, don't go.
And I'm moving down that line.
No.
Talk about a heartache
I'll be
and
begging,
trouble.
praying.
Well, you know I've had all kinds. You know what? 'Cause every day, well, every day, I have the blues.
So you can't have them.
Every day, I have the blues.
No, but you make it up my
If you feel worried, you get up now, you finish, baby. It's you, I hate to lose. Hey, that's why they are calling Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, just as bad.
No, it can't be.
Hey, yeah, now they call it Stormy Monday. Tuesday's just as bad.
Just coming out the bar.
Well, Wednesday's work, and I'm telling y'all, Thursday's also sad. That's why the Eagle flies on Friday. Saturday night I go out to play. Hey, telling you that the Eagle is flying on Friday, Saturday night. I get my girlfriend, we go out to play. Then Sunday morning I go to church. Then I kneel down on my knees and I pray. I got Lord, have mercy on your child.
Sing it, girl.
No. Have some mercy on your child. Lord, have mercy. How the enemies are
Ladies and gentlemen, please give your warm applause for E.F. Butler.
Give them a big hand. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Now, you knew when you came here tonight you were going to be thoroughly entertained. That was unrehearsed. That was ad-lib. That was fun. But now it's time to get back to business. Because I know all of you out there are just waiting to see who is going to be Miss Illinois for 2000. And our judges are done, I think, with their tabulations or voting for our top 5 finalists. And I think we have a card for those top 5 finalists. So I would like to bring back out our 10 finalists for the crown of Miss Illinois 2000. Ladies, you look lovely. And you've done a magnificent, absolutely stupendous job so far. Now, our top 5 finalists who will go on to compete for Miss Illinois 2000, who will be crowned tonight. Contestant number 27, Miss Southern Crown, Amanda Reynolds. Contestant number 4, Miss Western Southern, Jessica Taylor. Contestant number 9, Miss East Central, Catherine Kilaggy. Contestant number 26, Miss Northern Illinois, Jennifer Howard. And contestant number 25, Miss Rockford Nicole Mansky. of these 5 ladies a question, but before we do so, I have some special assistants who are going to help me out just a little bit. I'd like to bring them up on the stage right now. Ladies. A couple of future Miss Illinois in the house tonight. Good evening, ladies. How y'all doing tonight? Everybody doing pretty good? Okay. We're going to start with our first lady. She's just going to come right on over here, and you are going to ask a question.
What would you say to a person who doesn't care about him or herself?
Wow. You know, before I answer that question, I'm going to tell you, I'm so nervous right now and so excited that, okay, I have to stop and think. I would tell that person that, you know, everybody has special gifts and special talents. And as you've seen tonight, there were how many girls here? 31, and we all have very special and very wonderful talents. So to that person, I would say, keep trying and keep doing different things until you find your niche.
And what is your name?
Nicole.
Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. And what is your name?
Ashley.
Come over. Since you have the same color on, I'm going to move you on right over here. There you go. What's your question?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Actually, I do have a boyfriend. He's sitting right over there. If you want to wave, Eric. But yes, his name's Eric. He's very... Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
No. But you might someday, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. Not really into boys just yet, huh? Yes, my boyfriend's very nice. So if you want to meet him after the show, we'll do that, okay? All right.
All right. Thank you. All right. I'm going to bring you back over here. Come on up here, darling. You have your hand. There you go. What's your name?
Melissa.
All right, Melissa. You get to ask a question, Melissa.
If you were a cartoon character, what one would you be and why?
I would be the Roadrunner. You know, like Wile E. Coyote in the Roadrunner? Because he keeps running and running and he never gets caught. And I'm not that fast, so I think I'd want to catch up on his speed.
Do you know his signature call?
No, I haven't watched cartoons in forever.
I know it. Meet me. Come on, Harlan. Come on. There you go. Give me your arm here. Let's go right on over here. We're having fun tonight. What's your name?
Annalise.
And what's your question, Annalise?
If you woke up one morning and you were a boy, what would you do? Well. Oh, my goodness. Well, considering I'm very used to being a girl. Elise, great question. Well, I guess if I was I guess I would, I'd go out and look for a pretty girl, maybe like me. Or maybe like you, Elise.
Thank you. Come on back here. There you go, darling. Grab my arm. And what is your name?
Mary Beth.
Mary Beth. What is your question, Mary Beth?
What's your biggest surprise in your life and what was so exciting about it?
That's a good question. My biggest surprise, is that what you said? Okay. My biggest surprise would probably be winning Miss Southern Crown. Because I tried 6 times to get to this pageant, and you know there are 31 of us that any of us could be here. So I would say winning that pageant was a great surprise for me, and it opened the door to many other opportunities that, you know, give me a lot of fun things to do. So I would suggest maybe you try something like that too.
Good. Thank you. Wonderful. Ladies, thank you all so very much, and you can take your turn going down the catwalk. Thank you. How about a round of applause for our lovely ladies? Okay, now we have to get to the business at hand. Miss Southern Crown, Amanda Reynolds, please step forward. Amanda, how do we help children protect themselves against child abuse?
Well, that's a very good question. But what is most important to know is that children feel that they're blamed when they've been abused. So I think that if we teach children the difference between right and wrong, good touch, bad touch, and how to know the difference between all of those, I think that we can teach them to be prevented from being child abused. And what is most important about my platform is that we prevent child abuse and we help the children who have been abused. And there are only 24 centers in this Illinois, and without those centers, abused children do not receive the services of a child advocacy center, which minimizes the trauma to a child victim. So that's what's the most important thing to remember, is teach our children to know the difference between both and help the ones that have already been abused.
Thank you, Amanda. Jessica Sager? Jessica, do you feel that there is equality throughout the nation as it relates to organ availability?
I feel there is equality in that it doesn't matter what your race is, your ethnicity, your wealth, your fame, you're still the same when it comes to who gets an organ. The problem right now is that transplant centers aren't equal. There are transplant centers where patients wait a matter of months, and there are transplant centers where people wait up to a year, 2 years. I know a gentleman who waited for almost, I think it was 7 or 8 years for a heart. And if you can imagine waiting that long, waiting each day, not knowing if there will be a tomorrow, that's where the real problem lies, and we need to make sure that all of our transplant centers are operating on an equal basis.
Thank you, Jessica. Contestant number 9, Miss East Central, Catherine Kalakis. Catherine, who bears the most responsibility for school violence?
Well, right now there is not just one cause for this problem. Therefore, you can't really just pinpoint it to one solution and blame just one person. And unfortunately, that's what we're doing now. In the NRA, we have these two extreme sides in our communities. The teachers are blaming the parents are blaming the teachers, and you just cannot do that. There needs to be open communication between all groups, so that all groups can learn from each other and learn exactly what the problem is, and only then can you start the process of teaching these children to love themselves, of teaching these children that there are other ways to solve problems other than resorting to violence.
Thank you, Catherine. Miss Northern Illinois, contestant number 26, Jennifer Powers. Jennifer, what are the multiple ways children can exercise their intellect through arts education?
There are many ways. The arts encompass, the arts offer children not just intellect. I mean, that's just one element. The arts stimulate the brain and help with math and science, but more importantly, the arts improve communication skills. They promote independence as well as teamwork. They promote self-expression as well as respect for others' self-expression. And they offer a child an outlet in which they can vent, release stress. I mean, in a society where we've become very negative and so technologically advanced, and we have all these pressures, I think we've lost sight of the human touch and the human spirit, and the arts are such a positive way that to reconnect everyone and to reconnect with oneself. So I think above all, I mean, yes, the arts do give or stimulate the brain in such a way that it helps children with math and science, but most importantly, it feeds our souls, and it brings out the best in all of us. It completes us as human beings. And without the arts, I would not be here today. So, yes.
Thank you, Jennifer. Ms. Rockford, Nicole Mansky. Nicole, with Just Say No, DARE, and Mothers Against Drunk Driving, why is alcohol abuse still on the rise?
I believe our biggest problem is we're focusing all of our money on the wrong places. Every year, American taxpayers spend more money on fighting drug criminals than what they do on education, transportation, space, energy, and foreign aid combined. If we spend that money in places like the DARE program, Just Say No campaigns, and the Mothers Against Drug Driving, will be giving more money to the people who really need it.
Thank you, Nicole. Ladies and gentlemen, our top 5 finalists for Miss Illinois 2000. Thank you, ladies. Now I would like to introduce to you our non-finalist talent award winner to perform for us tonight. Going back to 1219 in Florence, Italy, a young lady is in despair. Loretta, the daughter of Gianni Cicci, is in love with Renuccio. But her father is poor and Renuccio's family is against their marriage. As they see their hopes of marriage fade, Loretta carries the day with her desperate plea, "O mio bambino caro, O my beloved father." Here is contestant number 18, Catherine Mariano of Miss McLean County, singing "O mio bambino caro" from the opera Gianni Cicci by Giacomo Puccini. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss McLean County, Catherine Mariano, our non-finalist talent award winner. Thank you, Catherine. That was beautiful. The Miss Illinois Scholarship Pageant would like to thank Ronald McDonald House Charities, The Lodge, Rainforest Cafe, Sandy Garrett, and all of the speakers who volunteered to make the second annual Youth Mentoring Summit on Thursday a success. 120 girls aged 6 to 14 spent a day of empowerment attending classes that included messages about easing the teasing, anti-smoking, drug and alcohol awareness through the DARE program, nutrition, mental health awareness, and others. It's an opportunity to spend a day with young girls and help them lead to positive choices. The Miss Illinois program also would like to thank Mayor Bill Callis, the members of the City Council, and the City of Oak Brook Terrace for their generosity in sponsoring the Miss Illinois program. Please join us now in a round of applause for the folks who legislate here in Oak Brook Terrace. The Miss Illinois Scholarship Program is pleased to announce that it will award over $52,000 this year in cash scholarships to our contestants. We are also pleased to announce the enormous success of our first ever in-kind tuition waiver scholarship program. Now, Illinois is able to offer a master's and doctorate program to our young people, along with numerous undergraduate opportunities. Now, additionally, Illinois became the only state in the country to offer full 3-year law school scholarships, and we have 5 of them. So please join me in thanking those schools who have partnered with us and have provided these incredible opportunities, making our scholarship program number 6 in the nation and growing. Thank you so very, very much. Education is absolutely the most important aspect of the Miss Illinois Scholarship Pageant. Well, now this is a sentimental part of the Miss Illinois Pageant for this evening. Time to bid goodbye to our current Miss Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, to say our state was well represented this year is an understatement. Jade Smalls has been an inspiration to all of us, and she always will continue to be. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Illinois, 1999, Jade Smalls.
I want you to know, friend, that there are 2 stones missing, and I thought it'd be better to not wear it than to have a bald spot in the back of my crown projected on the back of the screen. I want to let you know that I am extremely excited. Everybody kept saying, this is going to be a hard day, it's going to be rough, and it has been, but in a good way. And as I'm looking at my mom sitting right in front of me and my sister, and I know Gary Cahoe's out there somewhere, I wanted to do something really special that no one ever really thought that I would do, and that is I wanted to sing your song.
Well, go ahead, because you got the mic.
My mom is going, no! Okay. I'm just joking, I can't sing a lick.
Wait a minute.
I just wanted my mom was holding her breath. You don't understand. Her biggest fear is that I will get up and make a complete fool out of myself by singing. And I'm the first to admit that I cannot sing at all. I definitely wanted to make you laugh so that it would be easier for me not to cry. That's just kind of one of my jokes. One of my things that I always do. It just works that way for me. The reason I'm excited is because this morning we had a parents' breakfast, and all the parents came in, and I swear they're just as nervous, if not more nervous, than the girls back there. And it was amazing to look around and not only see that the girls resembled their parents physically, appearance-wise, but to hear these parents stand up and speak and realize that the souls of these girls were birthed because of the parents in the audience. And so when I thought about that, it made me remember just how lucky I am to have the parents that I've had. I had planned to be on time for the dinner tonight, so I could have given farewells and thank yous earlier. So I won't name a long list. And a lot of you, if I miss your names, please know that you're in my heart. But specifically, I wanted to thank the Cahoe family, because they were my first introduction to the Miss Illinois program coming from South Carolina. Had it not been for their hospitality and their encouragement and their outright belief in my ability, as soon as they met me, I don't know if I would have thought to return the next year and win the title of Miss Illinois. So to Gary and Mary and Patsy, and especially to Bethany, who's always my cheerleader. She even has a Barbie doll that has this dress. It's so awesome. You got to see it. But I wanted to thank you for that. And of course to Fran and the entire Miss Illinois family and the dream team, Robin and Jackie and Karen. Oh my gosh, Karen. You people are amazing, and what you are able to do to help us females feel even better than we already felt before we came in is amazing. And it's lovely to be able to go in and have people cheer you on and make you feel like you really are already Miss America. I think my most humbling moment was last night, because you guys have been telling me how wonderful I am, and of course you are right, but you've been telling me how great I am and how, you've done this and you've saved the world and you've changed the world and you're so awesome. And so last night we got done with the production number where I have those weird little Austin Powers pants on, and I went out in the audience and I signed some autographs and met with the kids, and I came back to go in the dressing room, and there was a security guard standing out, and I'm running, and I say, can I go through this door? And he goes, no, you can't go through here. And I'm like, oh, you're so funny, stop joking. And he goes, no, you can't enter this way. And I looked at him and I said, I'm Miss Illinois. And he says, oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Illinois, go ahead in. The security guard didn't even know who I was, It's like, well, what is this for? But this year has been amazing. I mean,
I think it's moments like that, like those that humble us. And it's moments like standing up here and not making the top 10 that's humbling. I can't tell you what it feels like. I'm crying, not for me right now. I'm crying because I realize this isn't fair. It isn't fair that you have to pick one person. Because being back there with those girls, it's like, oh my gosh, there are 31 girls who could save the world. Yet we're saying only one of you are going to be able to do it this year. But I want you girls, some of us have already met. Okay, here I am back again. And I told you one of my favorite scriptures, and I said it today in the breakfast, and I'll say it again. And this scripture is not only for myself, but it's for the young women who are still competing, for the young women who've been eliminated, so to speak, and for people in the audience who need to hear it. And it's one of my favorite scriptures in the world, and it's 1 Corinthians 2:9, and it says that eyes have not seen, nor ears have heard, nor have entered into the heart of man, the plans that God has for you. Which means that even though we spend hours every day, like I do, planning out exactly how your life's supposed to be, you don't really know. And it's wonderful to be able to release it and know that there's a higher power that has already ordained every single one of our steps, including the future Miss Illinois, including the first runner-up, including the girls who are sitting in front of that monitor right now. You guys are so special back there. And we've talked every night. I've gotten to know you, which makes it harder to stand up here. I just thank every single one of you competed with me before for allowing me to be your representative and for supporting me. I wanted to thank other locals, Miss Chicago. Oh man, Tracy, Lori, and the gang. I mean, you can never have a better cheerleading crew than those people. They made me feel like Miss America the night that I won Miss Chicago. And I knew that I would be content coming back being Miss Chicago, let alone being Miss Illinois. The same when I went from Miss Illinois to Miss America, I felt that way. And as I stand here before you, I can't tell you how amazing an experience it is to have this chance to be 22 years old and be able to say that hopefully I've impacted someone's life. There's so many stories that I could tell you about kids who come up to me or kids who've hugged me or kids that I've arm wrestled. Yes, I arm wrestled. And it's amazing to see that kids listen. You heard me talk on the Miss America video, which I haven't watched in full yet. And I think Karen, I'll probably one day call you up and we'll watch it together. But I remember as I go into schools, I ask one question, and some of you kids were in the mentoring summit the other day, and you'll know the answer. And I ask them what they think the strongest part of the human body is. And I say, what do you think the strongest muscle is? And the strongest muscle in the human body is the tongue. Now, not only because it literally is the strongest muscle, but more importantly because it allows us to speak and to communicate. I was joking around with the dancers backstage, and I said, what do you think about all of this? I know you guys dance with us, but what do you really think? Do you believe that we believe in what we're talking about? And they say, yeah, sometimes. And they were being honest, because that's probably what 90% of the public thinks. They look at us and they think, how can some 20-year-old girl have a grasp on issues that are tearing away at our country? How can some 20-something-year-old really have a heart and a compassion and a concern for the youth of this country? But we do. And I realize that one of the most dangerous things in the world is having a tongue and being able to speak. One of the most wonderful things in the world is having a tongue and being able to speak. I tell the story to a lot of kids, and so kids, I want you to listen to me. When I was in 3rd grade, I was taking this math test, okay? And I made a C on the math test. Any of you ever made a C before? Raise your hand. Let me see. That's what I thought. So here I was, and for the first time, I made a C on this test. And I was thinking, man, I must not have studied hard enough. Maybe I got nervous on the test, something like that. So I went to my teacher and I said, why do you think I made the C on my test? And in so many words, she looked at me and she said, the reason you made the C on the test was because of the color of your skin. That you shouldn't really expect to do well in things like science and math, because people who look like you don't excel in those subjects. And I thought, wow, this is a teacher who has probably the most powerful job in the world, and she's using her voice to possibly destroy an entire generation of people. And I want every single one of you in here and every single one of you back there watching to know that you have a tongue and a voice, and it's one of the most powerful things to have. And I want you to remember that when you use it. So all of you who I haven't named, the people who travel with me, Linda, Ann and Katie, and being able to take a nice hot bath in Carrie's hot tub, all that stuff has been wonderful to hear. But more importantly, it's been just great knowing that you all supported me, the locals that have given me presents and sent me flowers. It felt like I had, 5 or 6 locals that I belong to. That's so special. And whoever the next Miss Illinois is, whether it's your girl or whether it's not, it's going to need that support. And most importantly, to whoever the next Miss Illinois is. I am so proud of you because I know that you are going, thank you very much. I know that you're going to change the world because you can. And I wanted to thank the judges as well for taking on such a hard job here tonight. I know it's not easy, eliminating, so to speak, but girls, you are not eliminated, not in any way, shape, or form. If you allow yourself to be defeated because you did not win the title, and you don't deserve to win the title. So I challenge every single one of you back there, every single one of you out there to use your voices and your words to change the world because it's possible. And thank you so much for allowing me to have such a wonderful year.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, Miss Illinois, 1999. The beautiful, talented, intelligent, and well-spoken Jade Small. Wow, I don't know how you follow that because she's just spectacular. I mean, whew. We want to say a thank you to Elan Furs for that amazing set of furs that they provided Jade to wear all this week in the production numbers that we were able to bring you. Again, our many thanks to Jade Small. She represented the land of Lincoln magnificently. Okay, it's just about that time of the night. Before we bring up our contestants, I would like to bring up the gentleman of McGrath Acura to hang out with the car keys that will be presented to Miss Illinois 2000. Mike McGrath Sr. here, and Dan Gonzalez, are they here? Are they here? I hope they're here. Kevin is here? Okay, here he is. Don't duck. You got those keys, right? Outstanding. Thank you. How you been? Good. Okay, first we are going to bring back the 5 contestants who are the 5 finalists for Miss Illinois 2000. Ladies. Now, ladies, we're going to make you wait just 1 extra minute because we have a couple of awards to hand out first. The winner of the Miss America State Academic Award, as are the rest of our contestants for Miss Illinois 2000, enter the stage. Again, the winner of the Miss America State Academic Award is Amanda Patrick, Miss Lincoln Trail. The winner of the Miss America Community Service Award is Erica Harold, Miss Kishwaukee Valley. The Miss Illinois Pageant Quality of Life Award is number 27, Miss Southern Crown, Amanda Reynolds. And the Special Judges Award goes to Miss Kishwaukee Valley, Erica Harrell. Erica Harrell. There you go. Okay. All right, gentlemen, from McGladrey and Pullen, is it time? The moment that we've all been waiting for. Thank you, sir. We will announce them from fourth runner-up all the way to Miss Illinois. In the case that Miss Illinois wins Miss America, which she will, then the first runner-up will then assume her duty. The fourth runner-up for Miss Illinois 2000 is contestant number 27, Amanda Reynolds, Miss Southern Crown. The third runner-up is contestant number 4, Jessica Sager, Miss Western Suburbs. The second runner-up is contestant number 25, Nicole Mansky, Miss Rockford. Again, ladies, if and when the new Miss Illinois wins Miss America 2000, our first runner-up will represent the land of Lincoln. Our first runner-up is contestant number 9, Catherine Kilaki, Miss East Central Illinois. The new Miss Illinois is Jennifer Powers, Miss Northern Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Illinois 2000, Jennifer Powers. And now we'll be watching you. With your ambitions, don't we know you can go anywhere under the sun. You're Miss Illinois, our own pride and joy. You are the one, the only one. You're Miss Illinois, oh boy, our own pride and joy, oh boy. Miss I-L-L-I-N-O-I-S, Miss I-L-L-I-N-O-I-S, Miss I-L-L-I-N-O-I-S, Miss I-L-L-I-N. You are the one with so much day. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for all 31 of our contestants for Miss Illinois. Jennifer Powers. The only one. You're Miss Illinois. Oh, boy. Our own pride and joy. Oh, you are the one. And now, Fran Skinner-Lewis. Is this the time for our post-pageant celebration and your usual talk? Well, don't you come up and you stage the pictures and all of that? That's Daryl, okay. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for attending Miss Illinois 2000. You've been a fantastic audience. Thank you. Drive carefully tonight. Be safe. And good night.
Look out, we're gonna